Hello, my name is Warren. I have an opinion, a camera, and access to YouTube. I review movies to see if they're worth checking out or not, based upon if I can give a recommendation to fans or people who maybe be interested in, the director, the actor, the genre, whether or not I would say, yeah, go check it out or not. This week, I saw Warm Bodies, and to be completely honest, no, I wouldn't recommend this movie unless you were a Twilight fan, because what this movie basically is, and obviously meant to be sold as, is Twilight with zombies, and that's exactly what it is. It's exactly what you're expecting it to be, and it pulls no punches whatsoever. Basically, the whole premise of the movie is zombie kid. He doesn't remember his name, but remember it begins with an R, so they just call him R. And you're introduced to him right in the beginning, and he monologues the whole time. You can hear his thoughts is basically what it is, and it works out pretty well. Be able to hear what zombies are thinking, because while it's not zombie rules, zombies are made-up characters. You can make your own rules at this point. A lot of people have a lot of liberties with a lot of different movies, and this one, the only liberties it pulls is how they're cured, and that they can be cured, and they have thoughts. And it kind of works out for its premise. The premise is nice. Zombies being able to cure themselves is a pretty interesting and unique concept. The problem is the execution. Once you get past the premise, and the love interest is introduced, who, by the way, looks exactly like Kristen Stewart, only with a little bit more expression, the whole thing just goes out the window at that point. It's just watered down, softened, cheesy, dumb love. It's for a zombie. Okay, a vampire I can understand, but even then, it's like, why a zombie? They're bloody and dead and stinky and rotten, and as he's healing, yes, he gets more attractive. Hey, he's attractive, she's attractive, he's dead, but not quite, he's getting better. And it's just like, the whole love interest thing just completely just blows my mind that it was even a concept to begin with, because I can understand one thing, like, you lose somebody and then they come back as a zombie, and it's hard to kill them because they were someone you loved, but they met as zombie and girl, and yes, she's scared at the beginning, but then she grows attached to him as he keeps her locked up and stuff, and it's just, I don't know. To me, it was pretty dumb. It was a dumb concept as far as the love interest goes, even though the overarching grand scheme of things was kind of cool. But the movie itself is like 95% love movie, and just a little bit of that cool idea of zombies being able to be cured and stuff like that. So, whatever. John Malkovich is in the movie for like 10 minutes, and that's the whole reason I went to see it at all, I was like, oh wait, but John Malkovich is in this movie? Well, I guess, I'll check it out. I might be wrong. I saw a different preview for it, and it seemed to be pretty clever, and I was hoping it was going to be a clever movie, but it wasn't. It was just by the numbers, kind of boring love movie, just with zombie person love and not person love. So, if you're a John Malkovich fan, you can skip this one. It's just what you'd expect from him. He plays the dad and the guy who's in charge of the isolated group of people, and everyone in the movie is attractive. Something that really kind of bothers me about movies geared towards younger people is everyone has to be attractive in the movie. All lead roles and supporting roles. If you're not attractive, in the world, it doesn't exist, and it's just weird. To kind of go off topic here, the biggest offender, in my opinion, is a movie called The Roommate, which, if you want to see a movie that's completely detached from the entire world and just creates its own world of attractive people, see The Roommate. It would easily go on my worst 10 movies of all times list, and one of the reasons it's so bad is because everybody in that movie is way attractive. There's not a single unattractive person in the whole movie, and it just blew my mind. But the whole thing about Warm Bodies is, if you like Twilight, you're gonna like this movie. It's pretty much exactly what you'd expect it to be. If you don't like Twilight, then by all means skip this entirely. There's nothing here for you. This movie is dumb. So yeah, Warm Bodies was dumb.